Alright, we're live now, boys.
Yo, my
Live,
boy.
we're live, we're
Yeah,
live, we're live.
Yo.
I expected this to be a party today, you know.
yeah. I was hoping that you'd be celebrating. Do you know what I mean? Another week, another 3 points, but it's not. It's not that today, man.
We're here in the dumps right now, man. You
Yeah,
guys
man.
speaking.
Like, you know what's mad? Yeah, like times have clearly changed. That game week 3, we've drawn against Brighton, who are a decent team, and we're gutted. We're gutted.
Got it, bro.
A couple seasons ago, be saying, "Oh, that's a good point against Brighton." Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, we know the situation we're in now, innit? So
Where,
it's,
where, where, where should we start? Should we start with an overview or should we break this down?
I think we just go straight into the breakdown, man, because I think,
Because we started the game well.
yeah, I was gonna say like in I hate like them cliche sayings, but it was definitely a game of two halves. I think the first half we were fantastic.
Mm.
I think we were
Yeah,
fantastic.
no. I think we started off quick, man. Like proper well. Like Saka had that little left back on toast. I think
Yeah,
everything
he
was
was
fluid.
killing my man.
Like, bro, first half, honestly, I didn't even know Danny Welbeck played. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize Danny Welbeck was on the pitch. But then
We
obviously,
should have been easily 2 or 3 up
yeah,
first half.
Yeah,
literally,
nah, he was killing. What's his name? Hinshawwood, didn't it?
something like that. He was
Yeah.
killing him.
Yeah, he was
Had a
killing
few
him.
chances as well. I think.
Honestly, Thomas Partey that first half as well. I didn't see João Pedro at all. I did like Thomas Partey, in my opinion, had a good first half.
No,
Um,
sure.
yeah, I don't. Boys, what went wrong, man? Because honestly, first half we started with intensity, like we were killing them, suffocating them, pressing them. The passing was good. Trossard even had a nice little cross into the box that Odegaard, in my opinion, should have finished. Um, we were really good, man. Like Saka bodied Lewis Dunk for the pass to Havertz. Havertz lobbed the keeper. Like we looked like we should have like killed that team 3 or 4 nil in the first
See,
half.
see, that's why I wanted to start from the start of the game because it's easy to talk about the events that happened second half, but I feel like there was some sloppy actions. I feel like the fact that we said Saka had Hinshawwood's number, more should have come from that. Erdegaard, that like you said, that finish. I don't know if you weren't expecting it. I don't know. I don't understand. Some people say it could have been offside in the end because Trossard,
Oh, Trossard was
yeah, might have been offside. Yeah,
Now with
and
that, I just think it's just down to the player issue. And I think Odegaard, it's not even just something about today. He can't generally just use his right foot. I think it was on his left foot, but he's not.
yeah, Benzema.
Whatever is going in, no matter what. But his right foot, he's got to improve on that, man. That was. But
And then even there was a chance with Trossard where I felt he could have slid Havertz in.
Yeah.
Like
I remember that one.
I don't know. First half, I know you said you felt Partey and them not what good, but first half for me, Jay, I felt like the midfield were frustrating me. Oh my
Yeah,
god. I felt like we were good, but the
Yeah,
midfield was frustrating me.
yeah, but it was a good frustration.
We
Like
even
I think in hindsight now it's an annoying frustration because we didn't punish. But in terms of control, I feel like we had control, but it was the passes in the final third that weren't great. So Thomas Partey was winning the ball back, and then like he was struggling to find a pass because Odegaard was basically on his toes. And when he did find Odegaard couldn't find Havertz or Saka. Declan Rice, in my opinion, didn't really do much. And I think there's a question or conversation to be had later on in this conversation about what we actually do with Declan Rice because I've been saying for a long time that this 8 project might be one of Arteta's worst decisions with Declan Rice because we had that run where last season where it was like 3 or 4 games where he was scoring and we looked good. But I said the goals were plastering over, in my opinion, not great midfield displays in the 8th position. So, yeah, and I think today against a decent midfield really highlighted that because I think first half was able to get away with it because I think Thomas Partey was cleaning up a lot and like you said, the midfield were a little bit frustrating, but because the attackers made us look a little bit good, we got away with it. But that second half, I think, yeah, man, he didn't put himself in the best light, Declan Rice, in my opinion.
No, he had a poor game today, man.
Yeah,
We don't say that a lot, but I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, this left 8 thing for me, I'm done with it. And I don't. We signed Declan Rice. for a premium price for him to be a 6.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And then now we're playing him out of position, which I understand due to what lack of reinforcements, whatever you want to say, but that's a club issue. I don't get why we're sacrificing his abilities and jeopardizing the way we want to play. Because listen, I'm a big fan of Declan Rice. I wanted him as my first choice before there was even links, but like in them half spaces when you have to turn on the ball.
Sorry, folks, I just wanted to say, Harris said Rice 100 mil needs to step up and needs to be the main guy. Do we need to remember sometimes that this guy cost us 100 mil?
The reason why I disagree with that is because when, in my opinion, from what I remember, when he was the 6, he was doing what he had to do as the 6. So we paid 100 M's not for someone to make like you can't say like you're going to spend 100 M's on a striker and then because he's had the history of playing in goal, you're going to play him in goal. That's not how it works. Just because he's 100 M doesn't mean you want him to step up and be a goalkeeper. You've signed him to do a certain job. Let him do that certain job. We paid 100 M's for him to play 6, so he should be playing 6. And when he was playing there, we were waxing lyrical about him. Don't forget the timeline saying, "Oh yeah, he's worth every single penny." Oh, we need to give West Ham more money.
The biggest credit I gave to Declan Rice last year was I didn't hear no mention of his price tag not once last year.
Yeah.
Why was that? Because he was a 6 and he had cool. Havertz didn't work out, but even with that, and Havertz as in the left which was a massive liability, he was still performing in his comfortable position.
Can I ask you a question in regards to that? Because I just heard you say Havertz didn't work out.
I knew I was going to say.
Now, it seems that everyone you put into that left 8 after Havertz or before Havertz, bar Xhaka, you felt didn't work out. Is it a personnel situation or is it
tactical?
Personnel, man. I think it's personnel, man. I think.
Oh, so you basically think if an actual 8 goes into that left-hand side, left 8 will be sorted.
Since Xhaka, we didn't have no proper left 8, bro.
Okay. Now I've got a question to ask you. Yeah, is Fabio Vieira a midfielder?
Yeah.
Is ESR a midfielder?
Yeah.
Is Rice a midfielder?
Yeah.
So what gives you the nerve to call Havertz not a midfielder just because he played in a position all of those other 3 failed in?
No, because
I'm just asking the questions because you lot are saying Havertz is not a midfielder because he played in a role that 3 other midfielders also didn't look good in.
Yeah, but bro, cool. We've seen Declan Rice flourish in midfield, whether it was a left 8, DM, right 8, don't matter. We've seen him flourish.
No. Don't change the position. Don't change the position. Don't change the position.
What do you mean don't change the position, bro? Well, you talk about just that left 8, because then if I'm talking about that left 8, then I can happily say Havertz is not a left 8, and neither are none of them. You can't say to me, why am I not calling Havertz a midfielder? You're the one that said midfielder, bro.
Oh my days. Watch it. Watch what my man are. Hey, shout out Jaden. Which midfield is better? Havertz, Rice, Erdegaard, or Partey, Rice, Erdegaard? Because it seems fairly even to him. I agree with him. How can you have the nerve to tell me that Havertz, Rice, Erdegaard midfield didn't work because Havertz isn't a midfielder, but then I gave you a midfield 3 of 3 midfielders and it's the same?
So I for me personally, the reason why it's fairly even is because the left 8 role in both options is not great for me. And I've been consistent in saying that. Whether it's Havertz, you guys heard me say I'm not happy with him at left 8. Whether it's Declan Rice, you guys heard me say I'm not happy with him at left 8 also. So that's why it's fairly even. I think I don't know, man. Whether it's Arteta or whether it's a personnel thing, we need to fix it quickly. But the reason why I'm putting more onus on Arteta to sort it out is because it seems like, apart from maybe one player, in Granit Xhaka, it seems to always be a problem. Yeah, we're yet to see Mourinho there, so jury's still out, but it needs to be fixed.
But yeah, it sounds dumb, but also we didn't none of the players that we've tried to shoehorn in that left 8 position, none of them are naturally left-footed. Does that play a part? That's why I was eager to see a Mourinho come in. I was like, cool, naturally left-footed player. He's right-footed. He's right-footed. Obviously, he ain't got a weak foot, but he's right-footed though.
No, he's left-footed, bro. He can use his right foot. See,
that's
even testament to how cold Havertz is.
No, I just said he's good with both feet, but his preferred foot is right foot.
No, it's left. I'm telling you, Havertz is
Okay,
left
sure.
footed.
Nah, cool. Havertz preferred
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah, go and type it in. Hey Jay, you know this is gonna go for my prop, bro. And this is off Lataje as well. I can't wait to click
I'm
this.
holding fire. I'm not saying nothing. I know.
Boy, watch this.
But
I'm
Go on.
I'm happy I've been honest.
But where the hell can I find his left foot? The only foot. Okay, cool. It says here. Yeah, just can you see that?
No, I
Can't even
can't.
see it. But it
What
just
does
says Havertz has been described as a technically gifted
Oh,
two-footed
no.
attacking
Just go
midfielder.
on transfer mark, bro. Just go on transfer mark, type Havertz, and then on
Yeah.
transfer mark it will say his foot. Havertz is left footed. I'm telling you, he's left footed.
It ain't showing no
But he
Havertz
uses
left
his
foot.
right foot a lot. You're literally proving my point. You don't even know what foot he is. That's
Right.
why.
It says left foot on it. It says left foot
Oh
on
yeah.
it.
Oh, I know it does. I prop Havertz. We're clipping this one, baby. But FB said Erdegaard. I think his creative bag.
I thought it
is
was right
limited.
footed, you know. Now he's two-footed though, innit? So I get a pass.
Yeah. I know, Gob. Don't worry about it. But this guy's doubting Erdegaard's creative bag and doesn't think he's a good passer in space. How do you feel about that?
Shall we speak about the second half before we get to Odegaard? Because I feel like Odegaard is in big trouble after today's performance.
All right, cool. Before we go there, I just wanted to bring up what H1 Take said. What midfield were we playing when we were slapping teams? West Ham 6-0.
Declan Rice was in the 8, but again, like I
When
said,
the West Ham game was Declan Rice in the 8.
No,
Yeah,
it
I
was
think-
Declan Rice. Was it? No,
Yeah, I
who
think
was
the
it?
West Ham game. Wait, hold on here. Hey,
I remember
Yeah.
Trossard played with Nelly played, or that's what I'm trying to remember.
don't worry, man. I'll find it quick. You know me, I'm quick with these joints. Because when I'm on my computer, I can compute. Okay, so cool. So West Ham 6-0. Havertz was in midfield.
Rice with Rice, Rice in the 6, Havertz and Odegaard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
LSK said, yeah.
LSK said that.
But then someone can rebuttal that and say that we were slapping teams when Declan Rice had that little stint when he was playing 8 as well. Do you remember when Jorginho was playing 6?
Sheffield United. I remember that game.
No, 100%. But the thing is, people act like Trossard playing false 9 is howlers, but I think that's the point One Take was trying to make. It was Trossard false 9, Havertz in the midfield with Rice and Erdegaard. So all I'm trying to say is when people had a meltdown going, oh, Rice had a red card, what are we going to do against Tottenham? I literally said to people, you could literally play Sterling, Trossard, Saka, and Havertz go back in midfield. The issue with our left-hand side, I think, is the instructions that's given. It's almost like they're telling the guy on the left-hand side, don't come to the 6. Don't help out the 6. You need to stretch. It's like you see them literally up the pitch trying to take the defenders away, and it's that Erdegaard that helps them. I've seen Rice do it. I've seen Fabio Vieira do it. I've seen Havertz do it. Remember when Havertz was doing it? You lot were like, come to the ball. Did you not see Rice today? Do you know what I'm saying? So I think there's a little bit of instructions involved in what's going on that side of the pitch.
I remember. Is that because historically we've had Zinchenko in that free role that comes into midfield, do you reckon? Or
And then that comes to a Timber conversation. Do you think Timber on the ball is as effective as Zinchenko of left back? Because I know he's definitely better defensively. But...
Yeah, funny enough, I don't know if this is the same H, but I said to H in another chat earlier today that I think Arteta needs to realize that Zinchenko was a midfielder first, if that makes sense. So you can't shoehorn a traditional left back and think that they're going to invert the same way and be comfortable on the ball as Zinchenko was, if that makes sense. So yes, I don't know, it's a tough one.
But I also think, you see, and it's a great point you brought up, Juven Timber. I think I like him defensively, innit? But I don't know, not just this game. I think in general, like the first 3 games, is it me that he gives the ball away a bit too much sometimes unnecessarily? Am I the only one I see that?
I don't think I've noticed it yet personally, but
yeah, no, he does give the ball away, but I can't be too harsh on him. He's got
I'm not.
similar to what I said about
He even done a nice move today as well.
cohesion.
He done a nice move today, like he done a little backheel pass, and then with Declan Rice took the shot. You know, he's good. I like him, man. He's a good technical player, man. But obviously, he's not going to be as Zinchenko, innit? We know what Zinchenko offers on the ball. Off the ball, different story.
Yeah, exactly. But the goal, I think Saka showed a lot of strength, you know. Dunk will be annoyed with that goal. Well, he was annoyed. We saw he was annoyed.
Yeah.
He was furious.
I think, I don't know, it's a weird one. Like, it was coming because Saka, in my opinion, is probably one of the few players that can, apart from his miss, can leave that game thinking, like I tried, if that makes sense. So, like, Saka's got low-key strength. He's had it for a long time, the low center of gravity thing. But even like the pass as well, I think to be able to react that quickly to make that pass and see Havertz, I think people are underrating how hard it was for him to stay on side there, because he could have like just been running. So
I was literally gonna say.
I was gonna say that as well.
Saka and Havertz have a little connection going.
100%.
Yeah, like
100%.
because even we'll talk about the second half, but even that ball to Saka second half, like they've got a little thing going.
There's something.
I'm saying,
They've got a little connection. I like it, man. I also want to talk about that.
I think Havertz's goal was fantastic, though. We will talk about his misses.
He made up for the Euros love or the Euros tip.
That DK was beautiful.
It was nice. Yeah, but I want to talk on Saka. A lot of people are speaking on it. I understand why he's gone on the radar, but he started the season on fire, man. Every single goal, Saka. Every single goal that we've scored this season, he's directly been involved.
He's a GA magnet.
If Haaland wasn't doing what he's doing and Cole Palmer hadn't had the hat trick of assists, then people would be
ridiculous.
What he's doing a lot more.
Today, Aston Villa, like cool, he set up the Trossard goal or whatever, and he got the assist for Partey. But I wasn't too happy with his performance. But today, that first half, man possessed, bro. I'm seeing Saka do Ronaldo chops inside the box. I'm thinking, what? This is different.
Yeah, he twisted
you get
him.
me?
He twisted him still.
And obviously with Havertz, I think they started having to. I think Havertz starting to understand that Saka likes them back post crosses, and Saka starting to understand that cool. Havertz is someone that I can rely on to maybe get his head on that.
Yeah,
because I like the link.
There's a relationship definitely building. There's a relationship.
No, it's a great one as well, man.
So first half, we went in thinking, do you know what? It's only 1-0, but do you know what? We started the game well. We got a bit loose with our passes, but listen, this is something to build on. Go into second half, score nice and early, and
I think what you said there was the key thing, because I remember in the halftime space, I was like, we have to get another one. All of this opportunity, time on the ball, shots can't go to vain. We have to get another one. And I'm so frustrated that we didn't, man. So frustrated, because at 1-1, Brighton know what they're going to do, bro. They're just going to be very, very frustrated, and they're going to try and go for it. And then, Declan Rice situation happened. Whether we blame him or we don't blame him, at 10 men is always going to be an
bro. It was 10 men from what? The 48th minute or something.
Bro, ridiculous, bro. Basically a whole second half, bro.
Yeah. So Jay knows I feel strongly about this. We'll get this. Let's get this out. Yeah. I'm starting to slowly get frustrated with English refs. Yeah. We've had the pleasure to see AFCON tournament, Euros, Copa America. It's the Prem where I feel like these referees love to be the protagonist, main character, serious MCS. Yeah. I've watched that thing back 3,000 times since the Spaces. Yeah. You can follow us on Space as well. Hoopers and Shooters, little plug. Yeah. Since the Spaces, I've watched it. Yeah, bro. Not only was the ball moving, but he kicked the ball from the original free kick spot. For it to come off Rice before he then went and booted Rice. So there's no one can tell me the rules of the game, because before it gets to Rice breaking the rules of the game, there's stuff like him not taking it from the actual spot, the ball moving. There's so many rules of the game that we can add into this.
I feel like,
why was that a second yellow?
Yeah, I feel like even post that, like I said in the space, there's no rule that warrants you or allows you to kick someone after they've done an initial foul. So even if Declan Rice has made an offence in kicking the ball away, there's no rule in football that allows another player to kick another player the way he kicked Declan Rice.
Bro,
So
it's
if all due
ridiculous.
respect, he should have also had a yellow card, and I believe that might have been his second in the game. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. So that was also a foul. The only frustration I have, and maybe like it came out wrong in a space, because I feel like it, like being down to 10 men potentially cost us the game, was I feel like, and Declan Rice said himself, by the way, he's come out and said himself that he needs to know better, that whether the ball's moving or not, he just needs to leave the ball alone, bro, because it's a yellow card. Like whether we like it or not, whether the ball's in the right place
He's
or
being
not.
humble, man. He's being humble.
He might have been being humble. He might have been being humble. Might have been a media play, but at the end of the day, like, he knows better, if that makes sense. And for me personally, I see Rice, whether it's been her year or not, as a senior member of the Arsenal team. Do you know what I mean? One of our more experienced players, one of the first names on the team sheets, and it's just something that you shouldn't be doing.
But James, say that he should have known better. But in that situation, how can you do any better, bro? He's thrown the ball, like good yards from away from the actual spot.
Yeah.
All Rice, and the thing is, it wasn't like Rice went out of his way to go chase the ball and then move it. It was in his path. And all he done was
you're still not meant to, bro. It's still not meant to, bro.
And then he kicked it away.
And then on top of, and then
why don't we start it from the fact that the guy moved the ball from where it was?
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you guys. You guys are right.
The referees ran away and saw the ball is somewhere else from where he had the ball and assumed Rice done all of that. Yeah. So,
and the main thing is, because second yellows can't be reviewed by VAR, that's one of the biggest issues that we have. So
but red cards can, though, no?
No, second yellows can't.
Second yellows can't. But I'm saying, if the referees looked back at that red card, they can rescind it and make him play the North London derby, no?
Oh, maybe.
No, I don't. You can't rescind second yellows. I think you only rescind straight red.
Oh, so it includes post match.
Yeah, so second yellow is long.
I know that's the case for VAR, but I don't know.
And it's guaranteed missing that Spurs game. There's 100%.
Okay. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
it's annoying though, isn't it?
It's jarring, bro. And you know there was a foul second half, I think, on Saka near their half.
Yeah.
And Saka was fuming, and the ref literally went to him. Oh, I didn't see it.
I remember.
I feel like he just wasn't. I can't explain it. Like
one thing I can agree with you guys on, and you said it in the space, Reese, is the referee dictated how that game went today. From the first half, by the way, not just the second half, from the first half.
Yeah.
Declan Rice's first yellow, I think, on paper it's a yellow, but when it's someone's first challenge, you let them slide. Our players are getting challenged like that. You didn't get the one where Partey pulled Pedro down. Okay, that's fine. You can give that yellow card, but then the same thing happens to one of our players, and you let it slide. What's happening there? So, man. And I think I remember I mentioned in the space that Pedro kicked the ball for the throw in. Sometimes you give them, sometimes you don't. But in my opinion, I've always known refs to be like, the way you start the game is the way you're meant to finish it. If the ref didn't want to give Pedro a yellow for that, in my opinion, he shouldn't be given Rice a yellow for what Rice done. So it was very, very frustrating. But in saying all of this, I want to say this one thing first. I remember I said in a space that someone like Nwaneri or more natural CM should have come on. But I was saying that because Odegaard was bad from the first half. So I feel like the way he started the second half, I think he should have come off before, and then the more natural CM should have come on anyway. But I understand what you lot were saying in terms of bringing on fullbacks rather than a more attacking player to try and take the 1 point.
But
chances.
I did like Arteta's setup for the second half. The only thing that I will say that I was a bit confused with was he started it off with Saka being the outlet and Havertz in midfield, and I was thinking, what's going on here? But in the end, I think he swapped it back around. So that's the
only that. But I liked it as well, yeah. But I liked it until Martinelli came on, and that's because I felt like we went more defensive. That's when I felt like we just sat back and just soaked up the pressure, and that's when you just seen the ball launch from every angle, just hoof it, just chase the ball. So that's what I didn't get, because that's like,
you know what it is. He stopped being a gambler. I think he started.
He clocked the time.
Appreciating every single point because he realizes we're against Man City. And
I do hear that, but I feel like last season we tried to appreciate every single point, and it didn't work out for us. If that makes sense.
Mohammed is saying Arteta doesn't motivate players when things go wrong.
Again, like you know why I think football's a funny old
Depends on
game,
you more of it, you know.
because like when we were down to 10 men, we had two key chances. If Havertz scores his chance, if Saka scores his chance, and
And if
the game
Odegaard finds Calafiori.
yeah, and Odegaard finds Calafiori, again, if the game even ends 2-1, this conversation of Arteta can't motivate players or Declan Rice ruin the game, like the narrative is different. So I find that like football's a funny old game.
I'll still speak about the ref though, Jay.
Huh?
I would have still spoke about the ref because
Yeah. No, but I'm not. Yeah, the ref is different. I'm talking about like people's mentions of Arteta, because I don't know, man. Like if
He made the right decisions today. Like from what he could have done, I think he done well. Like we created chances. The subs made the impact. It just that we couldn't take that initiative and score, man. Like someone mentioned the Calafiori chance. Bro, that's the one game that infuriated me, bro. It's like
I think even Arteta was fuming because it wasn't long before after that he came off, because that pass.
Odegaard was on his left foot, wasn't it?
You know, Minty never tracked the run. He was
on his favourite foot. Well, I'm not no pro footballer, but bro, side foot, you're in. He's trying to do some swazzy shit outside the boot. He taking the piss.
Some of his finishes in the Euros, bro. He can strike a ball.
Well, no, it's even that. If he finished it or not, I'd rather have the opportunity to know he's gonna go. You get me? Rather than it was ours and that.
But Jay and Guaps, that's my thing with almost Arsenal's final pass. Let me use that. Yeah. It's that we rush it, because there was even a scenario where it was Martinelli against Dunk.
Yeah, Saka. Oh my God.
Yeah, the final pass, and I saw Martinelli. He was fuming. He was like, "Bro, how can you not?" It's Martinelli against Dunk, cuz you just have to. You know what I mean? So I'm with Arteta. I saw Arteta's post-match interview, and he was literally saying we were 10 men, but we had enough chances to win the game, and I agree with him.
He's not lying. He's not lying. I guess the last thing for me on like that second half is, as much as we think and hope that Jesus and Havertz can be enough, I think, bro, like in that situation Havertz finds himself in, I feel like if he's more of a natural finisher, that's a goal. But we like I don't know, man. I think it's easy for me to be like, oh, we need a striker after one game, so I'm not going to start doing the whole we need a striker thing, but Havertz in those situations, he needs to be clinical, man. I am so sorry, but you can't turn a man like that. Fantastic turn as well, by the way. And then find yourself in that position, put your body in front and not find the back of the net, man. That is criminal.
You know what it is though, yeah, like it's not even a diss, innit? But like honestly, when he was on 1-on-1, I didn't feel that confidence that he was gonna score.
I did, you know. I didn't. I was thinking his returns have been good. I generally thought that.
Yeah, but like how much of Havertz's goals at Arsenal has been where he's got the ball to feet and he's ran 1-on-1 straight at the keeper. I can't think of it, barely. You get me? I think he needs to develop that, man. And in that chance, I think the direction of the shot, everything was perfect. All just needs was just a bit of lift. Just lift that a bit more.
Do you know what it is? I always
brown shades don't make sense.
I always say it's because we're desperate for the win. That obviously, I'm not saying we're being harsh with our analysis on regards to Havertz, because I do think he had to finish that. But I just compare the way we look at Havertz's chance and how we analyze Odegaard in that first half, because I don't know how he got that so wrong. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, but we did mention it, to be fair. We did say
but what I'm saying is in regards to questioning if we still need a striker, if that makes sense.
Okay. I do hear that.
Because listen, this is coming from me that I told you he's not clinical. Right? And I told you you will turn on him in the end because he's not clinical. He's going to get you goals, but he's not one and done. Like for me, he's not a clinical player.
I won't turn on him because of that.
No, but I'm just saying, it's funny how we look at that and go, do we need another striker after seeing Havertz do that? But then maybe easier chances, you don't question it because you don't look at those guys as, the guys you expect to get the goal. All I've been trying to say to you lot from the jump is, I don't think Havertz is that guy. You're gonna have to keep feeding him, and you'll eventually get a goal. That's my opinion in regards to him.
Shit, man, we've got another one. We've got is basically his twin brother coming in. who's like that. But you're gonna have to keep Sterling.
Oh, Sterling, yeah.
You're gonna have to keep feeding him. But then that's my issue. It's like there's gonna be games where you're not gonna have chances. You're gonna have that one chance, and then I can't be hearing, I need more chances to score a goal. And one shot, one kill, bang, kill the game.
And that's why for me personally, like when people are talking about wingers and all of that and attackers in summer, and people kept asking me who do I want, I said before a winger, I want Alexander Isak. And it's not because we don't need wingers. Yeah, a winger will be nice, but you're right, Grops.
Do you think Isak would have been bagged?
What do you say?
Do you think Isak would have bagged?
I think so. At least not just Havertz one, by the way. At least one of the chances that
maybe the Saka
would have. Yeah, that's exactly that. So that's my thing. I feel like we can't keep relying and hoping on people that, like you say, aren't clinical to be clinical. Like, I know Haaland's alien, but when he played today, his first 2 shots were goals. Like, I'm not expecting that sort of level of clinical, whatever the word is, from our players, but we need someone that we trust in those situations to be able to be like, okay, like I'm tucking this away. Like you say, the Saka chance, I'm trusting Isak to bag that. The Havertz chance, I'm trusting him to do a little bit better than Havertz did there. The Odegaard chance, I'm trusting him to bag that, if that makes sense. So, yeah, man, I want to.
I just don't know why he didn't rise it. Like, I look back at it and I was just like, I don't know, why didn't you rise it? But
maybe he doesn't trust himself today.
Do you know what's funny about this conversation is? Yeah, it's like it's game week 3 and we're having the same conversations we've had last year. Like, if you think about every game we've dropped points in. Villa, home and away, like Fulham. We always come back after the game talking about we should have bagged this chance. We should have scored this chance. Score this chance. It's like, cool, we understand that. But when's it gonna happen though? When is it gonna be? We could come on here and say, but we had one shot that game, we scored it.
Yeah, and that's why when people are telling me about Raheem Sterling, it's not that I don't like Raheem Sterling, but we can't have too many volume chances, if that makes, or volume shooters, if that makes sense. Like Raheem Sterling needs volume, Havertz needs volume, Odegaard needs volume, Nelly seems like he needs volume now. Do you know what I mean? The few people that probably don't are your Trossards and maybe your Saka. Outside of that, I can't think of people that, man, when we need them to bag, and there's minimal chances that they're gonna bag.
Do you think what that guy said is true?
I like it. I'm happy that you went back to it. I like it. I've always liked 4-2-3-1.
Frees Odegaard a bit more.
It frees Odegaard a bit more, but it is a weird one because in order for it to be successful, you need Odegaard to be the bag that he was in 2 seasons ago, where he was scoring for fun, if that makes sense. Because if not, then there's a lot of responsibility on the front 3 to score for you. And I think that's part of the reason why Arteta doesn't like it, because he wants to sort of spread the goals around a little bit more and wants goals to come from every direction. But I do think that on paper, with the personnel that we have, 4-2-3-1 definitely does suit us.
No, I agree, man. Okay, cool. She says Raheem's not what Arsenal needed. The aim was a killer up front. I agree with that. But at the same time, with what the predicament we've put ourselves in, coming out with Raheem Sterling is like, you get me? It's like, it's not the worst possible thing at the end of the day. We know what he's going to bring. Whether you get what I'm saying, he's going to bring, I think, not only just on the pitch, off the pitch, we know what he's going to bring because he's a winner. But like in this Arsenal team, Sterling starts every single game. Minimum's hitting double digits, guaranteed. That's going to happen. But then at the same time,
we needed something new. I think you hit the nail on the head, Gots, when you said it feels like we're having the same conversations we had last year. It's because we still got the same people on that left-hand side that we had last year. Yeah. So sometimes I think I've been big on profiles. A lot of people love names. I'm profiles. I think we needed someone different. Someone that can run at guys and take people out of the game. I think Sterling offers that. I think we needed someone in the midfield that felt comfortable coming to collect the ball and is like a volume passer. And I think we've got that with Marina. So now we've got 2 different profiles that we can use on that left-hand side. And let's see if it helps our season going forward.
And it's funny because I was not adamant, but I definitely thought that Reece Nelson, Raheem Sterling to play on the right. But I think I said it in a space today after seeing today's performance from Trossard starting and last week's performance from Eddie starting. Sterling has got a great opportunity to sort of.
Well, it's up for grabs, man.
And I'm totally different to Mohamed. I think to Mohamed saying he's lost his hunger, I think he's got a battery in his back. I think he wants to prove to people, bro, I'm still the guy. Or if he didn't feel like that, he would have just gone to Saudi. They were offering him 650k a week. So I think there's a battery in his back. I think he's got a point to prove. He was sitting up there in the stadium watching that game, and I'm pretty sure he was like, bro, if I was on the pitch, I would have done this.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
I would have been the outlet.
Yeah,
I think, man. Honestly, like today, as Jay said, Trossard. Like I like Trossard. I think Trossard has been a brilliant standing, in my opinion. Yeah, he's come up clutch a lot of times for us in this time. But today, I think it proved the people who say he's not a star. It proved them right. More say like Joe, like Veltman, Pat, he babied him, bro. Those times, not physically, just bullying him and just tussling him, and he's like, I just saw Trossard. It wasn't the same player, and I think with Sterling coming in now, it helps because if that was Trossard starting, and with Martinelli on his current form, we were gonna be pissed, bro. Yeah. Now it's like add Sterling to the mix, and hopefully it adds a battery into not just. We know Sterling's gonna come with, I need to prove myself. Hopefully, he also says to Martinelli and Trossard, like, yo, the club is not waiting around for you, man. You guys can get replaced at any minute now. And Dayton.
It's funny because one of the best Englands we've seen is with Sterling and Saka in the team. So if they can sort of tap into that, that'd be cool. Shall we touch on the goal we conceded quickly?
I've got an issue with the fact that ball even came from a defender. Like, how did that travel so far, bro? Without no.
Like, you know, this afternoon when I saw it, I was like, there's quite a few people that are in trouble. But the angle that you shared in the group chat today, I was like, what? There's so many more people that are going
you know, in that moment when the pass is played, I'm not blaming Partey because I think after Declan Rice got sent off, he's got to do two roles. He's got to cover with Rice and he's got to do his position. Yeah, so I'm not blaming him at all. So if he's out of position, I can cut him that slack. But then the problem came in is Joao Pedro was his man. If you watch the video, Pedro was his man. They were next side by side.
Yeah, no, but you got to start it before we get there.
From the start, from the pass.
We've got to start it from Minter running off Saliba.
Bro, thank you. You know why I'm so frustrated when watching that in real time, because it's easy to be like, Gabriel should have done this. But first and foremost, like you mentioned, the pass, in my opinion, Odegaard needs to be closing that down. It's Odegaard's responsibility on that side of the pitch to close that pass down. Cool. That happens. Pass comes through. The angle that you showed me of the pass going through, Saliba's running to the left and the ball's going straight. Where's Saliba going?
So basically, Saliba was watching the man, essentially. The guy ran off him so quick, like he was trying to respond, but it was howlers. It
was madness. And then Gabriel comes in and...
Wait, hold on. Start the Gabriel thing properly. My thing was, Gabriel was further back, so he was like almost sweeping. So that was...
No, remember, Gabriel had an attack on his side as well. That's why that's why there was a big...
I'm not saying I don't understand why he was there. I'm just saying that adds to my disappointment of why he didn't get there. Do you know what I'm saying? Carry on.
Yeah, so Gabriel sleeping. And to be fair, I don't think he didn't get there. I think he gets there.
That's what was frustrating.
Yeah, but I think in his head, he's thinking, if I bring him down, it's a penalty.
No,
I don't know.
Why would you have brought him down? You got there.
Yeah, but
you got there with your feet. So imagine he slid.
Yeah, but it's football, bro. Like it might look like he got there, but in his head, he might not feel like he's there. Like I don't know that. We know Gabriel's rash. There's no reason for him not to put a foot in. If that makes sense. So the way I see it, I'm just thinking, like maybe he didn't put a foot in because he thinks he's going to give away either a cheap free kick or even worse, potentially a penalty. So don't get me wrong, it's still disappointing. I'm just thinking from what he might have been thinking, but I feel like between those two. And to be fair, Gabriel done enough. Like he put his, he put.
Nah, Jay, please, Jay, listen. Yeah. Gabriel, look here. What's this guy saying? Gabriel had the guy. He was ahead. He has been shaky the last two games. Villa gave the ball away as well. Yeah. So basically, what I'm trying to say, Jay's smoking. So what I'm trying to say, because I kind of agree. Gabriel got there. Yeah. But I think he felt he could have got there without sliding because he was there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay, that
And
makes
I
sense. That's
feel
another
he
way
should
to look
have just cleared the ball. Like, not trying to do the whole big work. He should have just cleared. So I think he misjudged the situation. Yeah.
I'm not saying he
Saliba-
didn't. I agree.
Yeah, no, exactly. So Saliba's at fault. I think Gabriel's at fault as well. However, I think Raya done exceptionally well for the first initial shot.
Yeah, but that's why I think Gabriel done enough. Like when a defender just takes a shot like that, and it's easier for Raya to see. I think he's done enough.
I just watched the goal back here right now. Yeah, the gap in between Saliba and Gabriel is ridiculous, bro. It's so crazy, and I think I don't know what it is. I don't know what Arteta was going for, but it seems like Ben White, Saliba, and Gabriel, from what I'm seeing here, is they're all just marking a player. So and Minter, the Minter kid, was Saliba's man. He ran off Saliba.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Gabriel was looking at the other guy.
Yeah, but Gabriel,
when the ball came in, he ran across.
Yeah.
No, but they don't know. The reason why I understand why people would blame Gabriel is because there was a moment in that phase where Gabriel was ahead of Minter and he could have nicked the ball off him.
Yeah,
that's what we used to say.
You get what I'm saying?
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's where I get, because you have to name both of them because they're involved. However, oh my days.
The rebound.
When I watched it back after Raya saved that, I can't lie. I can't mention Thomas Partey's name enough.
Yeah.
That was embarrassing watching that back. Yeah. He literally just said, "No, I can't bother."
Yeah, and he said Minter had scored. That's what it is.
Yeah. Like he was like, "Yeah, can't bother." How he let João Pedro go, that was embarrassing, bro.
Yeah.
Ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so now I'm like, bro, but that was Partey's thing, his legs. Recovery,
no, bro. That wasn't legs. Partey was in his way back to the center circle, bro. In his head, one-on-one, he scored. He thought, I don't need to follow through. Like, it's laziness, bro.
This is embarrassing, man.
It's laziness, bro. It's laziness.
Yeah.
I promise
you.
He's
got to stay switched on.
Yeah, he's just lazy. It's nothing to do with his legs. I promise you, bro. Nothing to do with his legs. But like ever since Partey realized that he wasn't being sold, he's here to take his 200K a week and he's just chilling, bro. That guy, it's like the love is not there no more. Even the way he plays, it's like, yeah, I'm just here, to play. It's really annoying me, man. Really annoying me. But yeah, I like the what modern day philosopher said about Declan Rice took the red card and then the alertness just disappeared. It's like, and I agree with it. It's like nobody was communicating. Like, I don't know.
Do Brighton score that if Rice was in the six?
No, I don't think so. You know,
I don't think João Pedro gets away from Rice like that.
I think Rice even stops the initial pass if he's in the six as well, because he's usually positioned between the two centre backs.
I don't know, Jay, man. That gap between Gabriel and Saliba.
No, but Rice is usually positioned between both of them. It's usually anyway.
Yeah, that gap was Howler's as well, though.
No, but
where was Timber?
First phase, Timber was left back.
Why was Gabriel so wide?
Well, I just said to you, like, if you watch that, Reece, watch the first frame, yeah, every single defender is man marking a player. So, like, you see Ben White with Matoma. I don't know who Gabriel had. You see Saliba with that Minter kid. All this man marking one player.
Who did Timber have?
I didn't see him in the frame.
You just named the front three. So who was the fourth guy?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
That's what I'm saying.
He wasn't in the frame, I think. Let me check. Yeah, no, he's not. You know, but he's near the halfway line, Timber, at this point.
That's what I'm saying. So Gabriel was covering for Timber. That's why the gap was there.
Timber's behind Partey. Honestly, on the videos behind Partey.
Do you know what it is? That goal was all Howlers.
The whole thing is embarrassing, man.
Yeah, that was all Howlers.
But yeah, the pass.
UCL was even saying, where was the right back?
Oh my days! But Ben White is also passing. To be fair,
now if you look at Ben White just chucking Mitoma. He runs across with him.
Yeah, Saliba, that's embarrassing. So it's like Saliba's trying to pass his mentor onto Ben White and realize he don't pick him up and then
it's too late. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you see,
basically it happened in emotion. It was like my man realized the gap between him and Gabriel was big, but then it happened all in that second.
Yeah,
you know that gap. Like I said, Thomas's his position is not great here at all. Declan Rice is usually there. Like, you know how we do like the free centre back thing sometimes. Yeah, Declan Rice is usually there.
But how many times has Partey done that though? I remember there was a Man City game where he just stopped as well.
Low key, what's Odegaard doing, by the way?
He thought he was gonna pass it out to the left hand side. Did you see him? That's he jumped that way.
Yeah, but press him. Isn't he meant to be pressing?
It was just howlers, man. It was howlers.
That whole goal, was a mess, man.
Yeah,
I think
that goal.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, the whole thing is. I'm not gonna lie. They're gonna watch that clip that you shared and realize it's not just the defense.
Yeah, you know, in that one, there's not one player you solely blame. There's like 5, 6.
People might be watching us like, bro, you lot have been picky. You've only conceded 1 goal in 3 games, but that goal was howlers. I'm sorry, that goal was howlers.
But man, who can say we're being picky, bro? You know, but at the end of the day, who the team we're up against, I'm sorry, man, 5 margins matter, innit? I don't want to be looking back at the season, bro.
You guys lost the title last season because of your bench. Do you guys think you've improved at this window?
Hey Reece, I want to say something. Yeah, you see the question he said. Do you know when that's going to be proven? Yeah, Spurs away. No Rice, no Moreno. Midfield's looking like
Mohammed, man. Like, subscribe, and share.
Right.
Come on, my boy.
Midfield's looking like. So it's like now we see if Arteta is really knowing what he's doing with the squad, how he plays it out, and if we lose that game, boy.
Yeah, but I think
transfer window meltdown. You can continue.
Yeah, but I feel like the bench has actually improved. But I feel like
we're sure squad depth that game, don't know, Jay.
Yeah, but it's a freak situation to be in. Marina's injured, Gabriel Jesus is injured, and a Declan Rice red card. I feel like it's harsh to.
Timber came up with cramp.
Yeah, but he'll be back next game, I think. But I think it's harsh to look at a depth when 3 key players are out. If it was 1 or 2, I'd hear it. But yeah, man, I think the bench is improved.
I think Jesus is back now for Spurs.
I hope he is.
Hopefully, it's after international break.
Yeah, but no,
he should be back. I think Timber. I'm even surprised Arteta came out and said cramp. I'm surprised Arteta said that because Timber needs to Timber needs to stay at home for international break. I don't know if he got picked.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, he did get
Jesus. He got picked.
Yeah, he got called up for the
That's what I'm saying. Why did Arteta admit his cramp? He should have just lied.
Yeah, he's an idiot. You know what? He wanted to keep the fans. He wanted to keep the fans calm. Yeah,
he's trying to think of us. He was trying to stop a meltdown.
We got Calafiori, bro. We just shoved
Timber needs to stay at home. Jesus needs to stay at home. Who else was moving out there?
Rice needs to stay.
Marino's staying at home.
Rice needs to stay at home, bro.
Yeah, Rice looks tired, bro.
He needs to stay at home.
So funny enough, this 1 game ban might be needed. He might be back to Rice for Man City.
The whole team needs to stay at home, man. Boy, because as soon as we come back from international break, we can't afford no more injuries. We're light.
Hey, do you know why Jaden's killing me with this? Can someone tell me why he's making me laugh with this comment?
Timber Odegaard. What the hell?
No. This who starts in midfield.
Yeah,
do you know why I'm laughing?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have Partey in the 6 for any of the options.
He's going in the, yeah, it's true.
Man, am I tired still?
No,
I think that's harsh. You know what? Partey hasn't been great, but I just think he needs to be alert again, man. It's just.
But I don't think the alertness is going to come because he doesn't care.
You really think so?
I don't think he cares, bro.
Hey,
last year of his contract, he knows Arsenal not renewing. I don't think he cares, bro.
That's harsh, you know.
I
think he's got something for us. I think on the ball he's still all right. I think Odegaard was a bit too close to him. So some of the
there was a moment in the game he had
howlers. Yeah, I'm like, bro.
He ran from like 3 players. I was like, he still has it if he wants to. But I think he just physically declined, man. I think it comes down to nothing else, man.
Hey, don't kill me. This might be the funniest comment I've seen still. Man said the pickpocketers didn't work. They're not alert still. I hear you. They didn't work.
Not too funny. Man said they're not on their toes. not checking their shoulders and that.
Hey, don't kill me. That's funny. I definitely know Arteta took Partey's phone, his keys, his wallet.
Again, that's getting taken again, man.
Yeah, but can we give quick ratings?
Are we doing match ratings or season so far?
Ratings?
No. Match ratings. We'll leave the season so far for the periodic
Yeah.
Studio joints.
Moments. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you sure you want to be doing match ratings after today?
Yeah,
Bro,
That's
we've
good,
got- hey, listen, guys, in the comments as well. If you think someone's had a howler of the rating, you put what you think as well,
Yeah.
so we can get to the right ratings, the right numbers. So, what we giving Rhea?
8 for me, man. 8.
Yeah, I think was it Shy that said, "Oh, he palmed it into his." I think that was harsh.
So hard. And you remember the one where like it got shot and it got deflected and he was on one side of the goal and still
stayed it with his feet. Come
on, man.
I'll say a 7. I'll give him a 7, man.
And his passing for me again.
Oh my days, there was one he found. Was it Timber?
And he fucked it.
When he slipped.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was cold.
Yeah, and he slipped. Like he baited them to all come and then he found it. Yeah,
that was cold. Do you know what? I'm with Jay.
8, yeah.
8 for me, man.
Yeah.
He deserved a clean sheet.
He deserved a clean sheet.
Another one I started the season on fire, man.
Yeah. He deserved a clean sheet. Ben White.
6.
Agreed.
I think I told him him out a few times.
I think he like being nice, but
you'll give him a 5.
I would give him a 5. I feel like he was pulling Partey and Saka out of position a lot because he couldn't like deal with Matoma.
No, I think second half. First half he got cooked. Second half, I think he dealt.
Because he was getting pulled apart, João Pedro started taking those positions on the left, and that pulled Thomas Partey, and Thomas Partey was getting toasted.
João Pedro gave him the shake and bake.
Bro. I put 2 or 3 times, you know.
He done Saka.
Times, bro. Oh my God. So yeah, I'm looking 6, but 5, which is what I would have given.
Let's go for 6. All right, Timber.
5
as well, man. Yeah.
I don't think any threat came through from Brighton's right hand side.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm more inclined to give him the 6 because I felt like he dealt with his fullback a lot more.
I saw Minter winning a few headers over his head top.
No, but I'm talking about 1v1. I'm talking about 1v1 like on the ground. I don't think Minter dealt with him like Pedro was dealing with the left hand side. If that makes sense.
But why is Minter dunking on him though?
Because he's faster than him, bro.
No. I'm saying headers.
Oh, you mean headers?
Yeah.
He's taller than him, isn't it? I don't know.
Oh, man. Zinchenko never had these excuses. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, he didn't. But Zinchenko was 1v1 on the ground, bro. But I feel like Timber was good on his ground.
But Gop said it as well. He's passing.
Passing's a bit late, man.
Passing wasn't there, to be fair. I agree with that.
But good defending, though. He won the ball back in key areas a few times.
Yeah, I think yeah.
So
I think if Ben White's a 6.
Yeah, I think it's 6. You know, definitely. If Ben White's a 6, you got to give him a 6.
All right, cool. Gabriel?
5.
Worst game of the season, but I think I'll give him a 6. I'll
give him a 6. Do you know why I'll give him a 6, Gops? Despite his part to play in the goal, he made a few blocks. Oh my days. You know when Brighton got that, like,
they got winded as well, I remember.
Yeah, there was blocks.
And Welbeck was non-existent as well, by the way. Like, I remember seeing Welbeck once.
No, so I won't do Gabriel that dirty because he like after the goal, it's like he stepped up.
No, I don't really think 5's a dirty. My 5's just got bang average, isn't it? Ain't that special?
No, but I think it was above average.
Their credit for keeping it 1-1.
No, but he was definitely the more dominant centre back today.
Yeah, I think so.
So 6 as well, yeah.
Yeah, go on for
Saliba?
4, man.
No, I think he was a 6.
Oh, come on, man. Nah, but that run.
No, it is, yeah. I would have given him a 5.5, but I don't think he'd do 0.5s in it.
His man.
Can I say why I think he's a 6 as well?
6 as well.
Exact reason Jay said what João Pedro was doing on the left-hand side. When João Pedro toasted Partey, who was there every time to take out the danger? I think there was one where he even read it, and then he ran and stopped it from going out for a corner and then kicked it out.
Yeah, kicked it for a throw,
I hear it,
bro. The goal we conceded, you guys want to give both the centre-back 6s. Come on, boys. Let's be serious now.
The only reason I'm giving them 6s is because of the 40 minutes they had to do as 10 men to keep that as a 1-1.
And I think Gabriel was the one that was more key in that. I think he's the one that made the more blocks. And he was
I agree, and that's why I said I would have given
Saliba was kind of quiet during that phase.
Why has there been White though?
No, I don't think.
Yeah, that's why I gave Ben White a 5. See,
Yeah, I think Ben White and Timber were maybe arguably below them.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, so I think 6 is fair.
Yeah,
Or the
6
definitely
across the
giving him
board.
5.5, but I think
I
6.
thought Gops got bagged. Yeah, Gops got bagged.
It's not like it still.
Gops got bagged. Hey, free my guy Gops.
No.
Oh, you're back, yeah? Shout out Gops,
I was
bro.
fixing side.
Look at
What?
Nervous.
Oh, no.
Are you sure I didn't send a pickpocketers to your house and that, bro?
Are you okay? What?
No, I'm saying I texted a pickpocketers to your house, bro.
Mate, go watch my back now, innit?
Thomas Partey.
Bare
Me,
6s,
he's
but
a 5.
I'm giving him a 6. I think the first half, I can't ignore how good he was in the first half. I feel like we're being harsh with this second half performance, but I think
That
it was
first
very
rash yellow, I blame him for it. Bro, that was a hospital pass, cuz.
It was.
You know what it is? He fucked up, then he made up for it, and then he just tried to just give someone else the ball quickly, and then he ended up getting a yellow.
Nah, he was good first half, man. He was good first half. I think it was being harsh.
No, definitely.
So you give Partey a 6, yeah?
Yeah, I would personally. Yeah.
I think he's wrong for that goal. Was shocking, but
I feel like his
I have to be consistent.
Yeah,
I allowed the others. So he's a 6. Ødegaard.
He's the 4. He is the 4.
I agree with 4. You know,
he is the 4.
She, I don't want to see what I think.
It could have been a lot worse, but yeah.
Bro, what was his passing accuracy by the end of the game?
I'm gonna check now. I think it might even go. My rating might go down. I'm literally about to check his passing accuracy. I literally think my rating for him might go down because he's bro. I've never seen him play like that in my life. 47%.
47%.
He only made 9 out of his 19 passes.
Jay, really possession lost. I know that has to be crazy.
Possession lost 13.
Coming at certain man on pro clubs, boy. Shit.
Yeah, man.
It might even be a 3, you know.
This is a CT.
47% passing from our key midfielder. Nah.
Well, honestly, bro, today was disgraceful.
4 sends the message. We don't have to get. Man. 4 sends the message, bro. He gets the message with a 4.
Nah, man. Listen,
that was poor.
Stop the 3 on it, man. Let's send the message by force. You have to understand what's going on, mate. Hey, Martin, you're holding a 3, mate.
Yeah, someone did mention that.
Painkillers.
I saw it online that he was chewing painkillers or something like that.
Nah, man.
Yeah, because he looked like the first. That injury they done. He kept holding his ankle. So maybe he's another guy. Don't go international duty. Say he's injured. Let him have a break. But I'll give him a 4. I'm taking into consideration the painkillers.
What do you mean have a break? This guy done nothing the whole summer. He's played 3 games. He needs a break already.
Okay.
Be serious, bro. I ain't trying to hear no break.
Cool. Declan Rice.
Cool. Red card tax 1. That's the honest truth, innit? Whether it's his fault or not.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. His performance alone might have got him like a 5. Add the red card.
Wait, you gotta take that, bro. It's a red card, bro.
His performance wasn't a 5, by the way. He was probably on like Ødegaard levels, in my opinion.
He was poor today on the pitch.
You could go. What number are you giving? Don't lotion us, bro.
Uno. You got Uno.
Bro.
Uno.
Jay wants to agree with the 1, but he doesn't know what to say.
No, I can't say 1. One is harsh.
One is
harsh.
Hey, listen, we gotta send the messages out, man.
I'm trying to not say 3. I'm trying to think of something good that he done to not say 3, but
he done nothing.
I'm saying 2. He can't get a red card.
He done nothing good, man.
And essentially that red card also cost us the game as well. So
yeah, 2.
Damn. Well,
yeah, 2. I can't lie. It is what it is. He came out himself and put it on himself. So
yeah, it's true.
Listen, at the end of the day, I'll put as much as possible.
I'm compared to hearing Trossard's rating, boy. He was stinking.
He's next. Trossard.
Yeah, you don't even look at what he done today.
Leandro Trossard, my dog. Eyebags. Oh yeah, I don't know, man.
7 of 11 passes.
He played 11 passes the whole game.
The whole game, bro.
He's a 5 for me though.
Well, I'll probably give him a 4 on my for me.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
Yeah, but
Actually, I'll say 4, man. Below average, man. Below average.
But it's a weird one because if Odegaard scores his chance, if Odegaard takes his chance, then do you know what I mean? It's yeah. But yeah, I agree. Put the boy Leo straight back on the bench.
Hey, this modern day philosophers are funny guys.
Yeah, I like him.
So the 12th man has to go back.
Back to hustling, man.
Bukayo Saka.
7.
7's fair, I think.
7 is very fair.
I think
7 is very fair.
Started up, 7, man. Overall decent performance. I think it's typical Saka in isn't it? Should we expect from him?
Kai Havertz.
Goal scorer, 7 as well, isn't it? But
but no, his 7's not as high as
Saka.
Wait, hold on.
Saka's a 7 plus. 8.
8.
Oh, I don't know if Raya was man of the match though. I think
he was.
man of the match.
Nah, Raya was man of the match for me personally.
No,
I think he kept us in the game more than anyone personally.
To be honest, I don't have a man of the match, man. I don't care.
I heard that, but now I think for me, Raya performed the best.
Do you know what? I'm gonna say Saka 8, Havertz 7. That's
I'm not mad at that. To be fair, I'm not mad at that because I would have said Raya a 7, but I don't think it's a high 7, but I think it's scraped 7 because I think it's ingenuous to be 6.
Yeah.
Subs.
Calafiori.
I'm inclined
to say. He was all right when he came on, and he could have been a hero if Odegaard didn't fuck him.
Man. He got bumped. What? Pause, man. Damn, man. Shit.
I don't pause.
A man said if Odegaard didn't fuck him, that's mad.
I said fuck it if he didn't fuck him. Yeah.
But,
hey, Pops, you're moving mad, cuz.
Hey. My bad.
Yeah. 6 for me. I'm going to give him a 6.
6, cool. Zinchenko didn't really do much.
Didn't do nothing. NA, nothing for me.
Yeah. And Martinelli.
Yeah, boy. 5, man.
How long did Martinelli have?
Like 10 minutes. Something like that. And plus, when he came on, I think that's when we went to our defensive shape, innit? So
yeah, and he was the outlet, but we couldn't find him, so it was a bit of a tough one to really gauge. So either average or just can't really judge, really.
Mikel Arteta.
8, man. I think he done nothing wrong today, man.
I think he could have taken Odegaard off a little sooner.
Yeah, but you got to think Declan Rice got a red card. Maybe that could have fucked with his ideas.
Maybe.
You get me? So
maybe. Okay, I'm not mad at 8 because I don't think he coached a bad game. I think the guys didn't put the ball in the back of the net.
And even with 10 man, he still coached a good game where we create chances. So
okay. Yeah, you know what, Fairs? I can give you. I'm not mad at 8. I'm not mad at 8.
I can't really hear Mikel today.
I'm not mad at 8, but I'll give him a 7. Give him a 7. There's still some questions that I have to ask in regards to where we're set up, but 7, 8, not mad at it. Referee.
Can suck his mum, bro. Can suck his mum, the pussy off.
Perfect response. And how do you feel about some of the results today? Before we end this off, City 1, Haaland 3-1.
I messaged my boys in another chat that are Liverpool fans. I said, you know what, like Liverpool fans, I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah. Oh, see the Haaland second goal. Oh my,
bro, that's
sniper.
Fuck this league.
Bro.
You know, Rodri weren't even playing. Like,
bro, what's his name's not playing? Foden's not playing, bro.
I think Doku was injured as well. Like, no, Savio. That's it. Savio was injured as well. Like, bro, like this is jarring. Anyway, Brentford, Southampton.
Hey.
Ramsdale holding
Ramsdale conceded 3 goals.
Let me tell you something, if you were Brentford, Tony left now, and Buemo's he's taking the baton with pride, man. He's running with that right now, man.
Since last year, though, by the way, he's been cooking since last year.
You get me? I think, bro, they had a great team, man.
Haaland's hat-trick makes him want Gyökeres more.
Bro, Gyökeres ain't bro. We're never gonna see no Haaland ever again in our lives, bro. Some back-to-back hat-tricks. He mad.
Everton
had-
were
Everton-
winning 2-0.
They need to go down. They need to go down.
They're gone.
They were winning 2-0, lost 3-2 to Bournemouth.
Embarrassing.
They're gone.
2-0, bro. They need to go down.
Ipswich Fulham 1-1. Reece Nelson.
Disappointed in Fulham.
Man.
I watched the first half. The first goal was good, by the way, though. Liam Delap's goal was good, but
Yeah, I've seen the highlight.
I definitely expected a little bit more from Fulham. I know they're away, but yeah, expected a little bit more from Fulham.
Leicester, Aston Villa. Aston Villa 1-2-1.
John Duran. Hey, can I say one thing?
Yeah,
John Duran might be benching Watkins, man. Watkins on a bad run of form. Duran scoring.
Yeah, but as much as I want this to happen, it's not going to happen. But Duran should have moved.
Because I didn't watch the game in it. I watched the highlights, yeah. And Watkins again today missed a few good ones. Like last year, Watkins buries that one-on-ones, man.
Yeah.
And Duran comes on.
Duran still.
Was a good goal as well.
I want to get it in fantasy, but it's just not going to start, bro. It's really annoying.
Nottingham Forest 1, Wolves 1. I watched that game.
Good result for Forest.
Yeah.
They stay unbeaten, you know. I'm surprised they're still unbeaten.
Good result for Forest. I like Forest.
I watched that game. Cunha looks good, but sometimes you just got to let the ball go, man.
Yeah. How do the Lango and Cho look? Because they're yet to sort of get up and running.
I think Cho is decent for Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, I think he started the season well, you know.
Yeah.
Elanga, I don't know, he's coming off, I don't know. Cho's starting well, I think, from the last game.
The person that was all right for me was the Elliot Henderson looked good. Sangare, actually, for once.
Sangare, I heard.
Yeah, he was actually all right still.
He's like Sonny's boy.
They got a decent little team over there, man.
They do, man. They're still rocking with Chris Wood.
And tomorrow's results, I wanted to know if you lot wanted to give predictions. So Chelsea versus Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace have got something for me, please.
You call me. You get me?
He can't play, bro. It was late.
Why not? How?
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. He could have been done.
Ramsdale played today.
Yeah. You're right.
Get me?
He would have been done before the top. Yeah.
Because remember, I told you his thing was done before. They just announced it late. So
call me.
We can do that.
I'm just saying.
Hey Jay, what was that old Nketiah tune again? How did it go again?
Your defense
is in trouble.
Nketiah's in the room.
Hey, and you know, bro, listen, we've seen this a few times at Stamford Bridge as well, man. He's been there on that. Get me? I'm not listening.
Tottenham. Hey, there's some good games tomorrow.
Yeah, Newcastle Tottenham. That's a tight one. Newcastle are in good form. Isak needs to sort of get his season up and running again. So yeah, let's see what happens, man. But Isak needs to start.
Bro, and the last few times Spurs went there, they got piped, man.
I can see that being a draw, though.
Can you?
And in the last game, Man United versus Liverpool. Lord of mercy, the game's tomorrow.
Bro, that's what I'm looking forward to the most. I need Liverpool to destroy them. Yeah, I need Liverpool to kill them, bro.
That's the
Yeah, I can't lie. I do hate United.
I hate them so much, bro.
Yeah. But all right, lads, that's it. Love for tuning in with us, man. We're gonna keep doing this as often as possible.
Come on.
Going through the games. You lot keep tuning in. You lot's input is what makes this slap. So please tune in. We'll try and give you lot links earlier than we done today. Going forward. But yeah, hoopers and shooters to the world and back, man. Keep showing us love and support. Shout out Jay. Shout out Guaps. Shout out me. We are the hoopers and shooters, man. Love, guys.
Love.